Hey guys, welcome back to Adulting with Moi. So I'm going to talk about Digit really quickly. This is this cool savings app that I've been using. The tidbit about this is that it's free for the first 100 days, and then you have to pay a small fee of $2.99 to continue using it. But I do think that it's a good free trial for 100 days to see if it works with you. So there's certain apps that work with people's lifestyle more than others, so definitely give it a try. I'll give you my pros and cons of it really quickly though. If you want to know what it looks like though, this is Digit. It's like a little robot looking thing right here. Oh, I hope it right there. All right. Anyway, more of the story is Digit automatically saves for you. You should definitely look into it in the sense of, understanding that when it saves for you, it's saving for you basically it's some algorithm they're using that has been tracking your spending, whatever account that you've hooked it up with, and they'll automatically save for you. The danger with that, I would say, and this is where I would say proceed with caution, is there's no set price or set amount that they're able to take. And if that doesn't make sense, I'll clarify. Meaning that they know how I spend my money on a monthly basis. They've been tracking it for X amount of days, right? So when I say and set a goal of like, oh, I want to pay off my credit card debt by X amount date, they are watching my spending habits to take every so often, every day or every week, or when I get paid on their own terms, X amount. So I don't really have control over how much is being taken out. So that's a plus and a minus, because it's kind of automatically saving for you in a sense of like just out of sight, out of mind, get it out the way, I'm meeting my goal. But there could be a con to it, because say you had a rough week or emergency happen and they decide to take $40 out of your account and you needed that $40, you know what I'm saying? Or like you're like, oh, I can pause on this savings for my credit loan debt because I have this huge student loan to be paying for, which is way more important at this moment in time. So I would say proceed with caution with that. The good thing about Digit, I would say, is that you have the option to pause it. So you can say, Digit, pause yourself from saving, and it'll say how many days, and then you obviously would give it how many days. I've used this plenty of times. I usually like to pay all my bills first when I get paid, and then just have my spending money after my budget's already taken out and accounted for. And I would say save from this total so that it can freely save until I feel like maybe don't save anymore. There's also another option I do like about Digit where they have minimum, and definitely look at this because I had to learn it the hard way because I didn't know they had it. There's a minimum tab in there, and you click on it and you set the minimum price. So when your account is X amount, that amount, I think I set it to like 300 for me. Once it's 300 and Digit recognizes it as 300, it will not and stop saving for me. It will not save for me and automatically stop, which I like as a comfort, because if for whatever reason I have $300 in my account, I may need that $300, because that's like warning signs for myself, excuse me. So I would say make sure you look at that, and you set it up for yourself. Your minimum, if it's 100, go ahead. If your minimum is 1,000, go ahead, do your thing. Just make sure you utilize that feature. The other thing I would say about Digit is that and this is a pro, I feel like you can put as many as you want of goals as you want. You can use an emoji actually to depict that goal. So if I have travel, I put like the airplane emoji. I have credit card debt, I put the credit card emoji. And you can inquire about that every day if you wanted to by clicking on the emoji. So I think that's kind of cool and unique. And yeah, so I guess those are like my pros and cons for it, but I definitely suggest and definitely promote it. I feel like you definitely should use it. It's a really cool way to automatically save for you without thinking about it and saying, I should be putting X here or I should be doing X there, because sometimes we find that hard to do. You're not alone, okay? Because I find it really hard to do. That's why I use this app, okay? And again, it's free to download and it's free to use for the first 100 days. 100 days is really a long enough time, I think, to really get a feel or free trial before you spend $2.99 a month. But if you like it, you'll be spending $2.99 a month, and I mean that's really not that much if you're utilizing it and liking it. So ask me any questions, comment below, DM me, or email me at adultingwithmoi.com. adultingwithma@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to answer any specific questions regarding this app. Okay, bye. See you next time on Adulting with Moi.